Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Riley and I'm here doing a quick review of the camera that I'm using now. A couple weeks ago I reviewed a DB Power N6 camera that had the highest resolution of 2.7K. Now I've actually been able to upgrade cameras and now I am using the Yi 4K that records in 4K 30 FPS with 12 megapixel pictures, photos. So I'm just going to go over some basics of the camera. Then I'll make this review really quick and let you know what I think about it and show you some footage of what it looks like when filming in 4K 30 frames per second. And this camera can be had for under $200. So I like how this camera is set up, super smooth, super clean looking. On the top, you can see we have the microphone area, and this does pick up audio very nicely. There's the power button there. That's the only button on the camera. And um, over here is where you can put the plug in to power the camera to charge it or to plug it in to transfer files. And on the bottom here, there's a little threaded slot where you can attach it to like a tripod or something. And then um, in, in here is where the battery and micro SD card. Sorry, I accidentally turned the camera on. So basically, you just push this down and pull up on here to be able to expose the battery. And then you can pull the battery out and if you have a replacement, and put it in. Right here is where a micro SD slot goes. You simply just push to take it out and push it back in to put it in. Now it is worth noting that for this camera, it needs a special kind of micro SD card. This here is the SanDisk Extreme. The ultras do not work in these cameras. The SanDisk Ultras, you have to use Extreme because it is, recording video in 4K. So you need a higher micro SD card, a higher quality micro SD card. Other than that, like I said, there's only one button here. Push it and hold it for a second to turn it on. Very quick. Now the layout. What I love about this camera is the layout. It's super easy to figure things out. So right here on the bottom, tap that, and you can see the different menus that we have here. Just simply photo if you want to go there, video, time lapse, timer, burst, slow motion, and loop, video plus photo, live, and time lapse photo. So for instance, say I'm going to record a video, which I am, to demonstrate how this works. You tap video. Let's tap that again. So we're on video now. And if you tap on the little gear right here in the bottom right hand corner, you can go to resolution and change. As you see, we have everything. And now the touchscreen works very good on this camera. So we scroll down, we have everything from 480, 720, 1080p, getting up there to 2.7K, all the way up to 4K, which is 3840 by 2160, 30 frames per second. If you tap on it, you'll have the option to do 24 or 30. I always do 30 because it looks better. Different options here. Basically, if we keep scrolling down, you can change like the sharpness, timestamp, simple things like that. If you go here on the left hand side where the gear is, now this can connect to your phone, which is pretty awesome. I'm actually recording this with my phone, so I can't do it right now, but all you do is you turn the Wi-Fi on, and then you have to have the app on your phone, and then you can connect your phone to this camera and record videos, or you can use your screen on your phone to see what's recording on the camera. So that's really awesome feature. and you can the app works really good. It's called, just type in YI in the App Store, and you can find the Yi app. Really easy to set up. Um, and then obviously the SD card area, you have to format it, make sure it's correct. The correct one, like I said, it has to be able to record in 4K. And there's a list of micro SD cards that are approved for this camera. So other than that, guys, for under $200, this camera. Oh, and to see what you already have recorded, in the bottom left-hand corner, hit the play button. But I don't have anything on here right now. So, guys, we're just gonna cut to the basically the recording, just to show you how the video quality compares, what 4K 30 FPS looks like in the Yi 4K, and that's probably just going to be the end of my video. I wanted to make this really quick. I do recommend this camera for under $200. You're getting a nice action camera with good audio quality, and it has the ability to record in lots of different resolutions, and especially that 4K 30 FPS is what we're all looking for. So let's cut to the that's going to be the end of the video after, and then we'll show the footage. Okay, everybody, this is the test for the video quality of the Yi 4K, and we are recording at 4K 30 FPS. And obviously these kinds of camcorders record better when you have high light, but I have noticed this camera works well in low visibility, low light as well. Hey, look, there's a cat. Say hi to the kitty. So the cool thing is, the audio on this camera does pick up sound very well. The microphone does, and I'm sure you can tell the video quality is very good in this camera. The cat doesn't know it, but he's gonna be the star of this show. So, like I said, yeah, the video quality is pretty good. It's pretty amazing. For under $200, you can get a camera that records in 4K 30 frames per second. Especially, on good days like this, you can definitely tell that it has very good image quality. So that's about it, guys. I think this is a super awesome camera, and I definitely would recommend it. Basically, like I said, this camera can be had for under $200, and it's an awesome camera. I mean, I can't think of anything else to say. I haven't had any problems with it. The only thing is I had to buy a different micro SD card because I had a different camera before this, and my other micro SD card didn't support recording in 4K, so I had to get a new micro SD card. But those are pretty cheap. They're like cheaper than $20 now. So that's about it, guys. I think it's a good camera, and I think you should definitely check it out.